Okay,
Okay.
so this is the thing. Cool. So we will be getting ready. I hope the use case one is completely clear for you. Okay.
Uh, I confused about L2 and L3.
Yes. See, there is
L2.
not much. Very good. There is not much difference. Okay. L2
Okay.
is having, suppose there is only one specification, or I will show you here one. I will show this one. See here, L2 means what? L2 means what? He is having least resource which they can utilize. For example, if the entire project is having 100 resource, okay, if the entire project is having 100 resource, L2 is having 20 resource. And the same thing, this L3 is having 40 resource. There is not much difference between L2 and L3. Only categorization has been done on basis of availability of resource. Here less resource is there, and here more resource is there.
Okay.
I hope it is clear for you.
Yeah.
Okay. And thanks for
Uh,
for confirming the task. It really appreciated that you have dedicated the time, you have dedicated yourself to do this work. Thanks again. So
no
we
problem.
will move on to the second use case. We will move on to the second use case. Okay. Use case 2. Again, it is for IAM. Okay. Just try to make an analysis. Just try to have the analysis what I am trying to portray. Okay. What I am trying to portray. See what will happen. During a cab call, during a cab call, we confirmed, with SDM manager their requirement, their requirement is their requirement is to have a team lead, is to have a team lead group to manage all the teams, to manage all the teams. Ensure only team leader or team lead group can do the management. Okay, so this is the use case number 2. What is the use case number 2? Suggest, can anyone Can anyone is here who can help me in this to understand what is the work here? Can anyone? Just try it. No worries if you don't know also, then no problem. But never hesitate to express yourself. Never hesitate to express yourself. Please try. See what he is saying. Now we are having a cab call. Do you know what is cab call? Cab call. Do you have any idea, guys? What is a cab call mean? Anyone? See this term, whatever I am saying, I want, because I am saying these things because I want to make you with the terminology. I want to make you acquainted with the terminology so that you can give certain experience and you will not face any sort of issue post completion of this course. So the CAB means Change Advisory Board. Change Advisory Board. Okay. This is a group of people actually. This is a group of people actually. This is a group of people who are tasked with evaluating changes to the IT environment. Suppose, for example, Flipkart Big Billion Day is going on. Okay? And there they can see there is some complication. In having running that server. But they do understand that if they will do some changes in the strategy, in implementing the server in some different medium, then they can do that. Then the server will not get that much packed, we can say. Okay. So any big decision, formally what you can say, any big decision who means where for a company where any kind of big decision we are considering, we have to go through the CAB call. That means everyone recommendation should be there. There is a group of people who used to do a brainstorming on that work and they used to take a certain decision. Okay. Then there is called as SDM manager. They are called as SDM manager. What is SDM manager? SDM, Service Delivery Manager. Are you getting my point? Are you getting my point or not? Service Delivery Manager. Okay. See, Service Delivery Manager, or we can say he is a person, or he is the person, we can say like this, he is the person who guarantees a contract between a service provider and and an end customer, or we can say client. End customer, or we can say client. Now, what is the requirement of this guy? What is the requirement of this guy? See, SDM manager is from client side, who act like a bridge between you and the client. For example, you are working in Wipro, and you have taken over a project called SDFC Bank. Okay, so we will consider like this. This is Wipro. This is Wipro. Okay, this is Wipro. Who is the service provider? Okay, who is the service provider? And there is a there is a there is a communication between the client itself, client that we can consider SDFC Bank, suppose, for example, I am saying. So who is acting as a mediator? Who is taking care from both the side? That means he knows what the work is going on in Wipro, he know, and what sort of work is going on in client side, he know, and that guy is called as the SDM. That guy is called as the SDM. Is it clear up to now? Is it clear up to now? Now see what will happen. During a CAP call, we confirmed with SDM that there is a requirement of tech lead group to manage all the teams. Ensure team lead group can do the management. That means he is saying we have to create a tech lead. We have to create a tech lead group so that he can manage entire thing. Actually, are you getting my point? See, there is a note actually here. Before understanding this concept, I think I have said you this one also, that AWS says that never to use root account for the daily activity. He recommended to use the IAM user. So the manager, okay. So who, first of all, say me, who is going to give the credential for the tech lead? Who is going to give the credential? Who is going to give the credential for the team lead? It is the cloud engineer. It is the DevOps engineer. It is his task. So if you get selected as a cloud engineer or a DevOps engineer, so the work will be to assign the credential to the team lead. Who is the team lead? Whatever the project is going on that, who is heading that project? That means he should have the power to do all modification. And can anyone say where can we utilize this power to do all sort of modification in which policy? In which policy we can implement all kind of modification? Who can say? Who can say? See, who will be able to do all sort of modification? Who will able to do the all sort of modification? He has the admin access. He has the admin access. So this task is very simple. This task is very simple. That when whatever the cab call will be there, whatever the cab call will be there, and in that cab call we have decided to have a team lead who will manage the team. That means we have to create a group with attaching a policy of admin access so that he can do all sort of modification inside the project. Is it clear? Is it clear? The second use case is clear to everyone. Now I will go to, if it is clear, I will move to the AWS account so that I can show you the practical. Sorry guys. So this task is very simple. Mudassir, can you say how to approach for this task? If you are a cloud engineer, what you could have done on this situation?
I will create a new group
Very
called
good.
tag lead and assign a places to that group.
Very good. Very good. See here what I will do. I will create a new group. I will create a new group which will be called as team lead. Okay. And here I will give the administrator access. That means he is able to do all services. He can manage all services. Okay. He can manage all services. And why we are doing this? See, again, I have said you AWS recommended to use the IAM user. See what AWS is recommending. See, do not create, however, we strongly recommend do not create user access. See what AWS dedicates. We strongly recommend that you do not use the root user for your everyday task, even the administrative one. Are you getting my point? Even the administrative one who has the full access, AWS do not recommend that you should not use the root user. Why? Or the original account. This is because of the concern security issue. Okay. See, everyone is human. Everyone can do certain mistakes. So it is for more secure purpose. It is not recommended to use the root account. Okay. So whenever you are going to, if you will go to, if you will be a team lead or if you will go to become a project manager, so whenever you will get some credential, na, it will be also a root credential. Okay, because the architecture of the entire project is like this. Okay, so now we will move on to our IAM user. We have created a team lead. Now I will create a user. I will create a user. Suppose I will give the user PKT CloudInfra. I am giving. I am providing this access management. I do not want to, I want to create a I am user, but I do not want to sign in. I hope these things is clear for you. It will not make you more trouble. But now what I will do, I will attach to the team lead. That means the guy who is there now, he will be able to, this PKT Cloud Infra will be able to, he is inside the team lead group where he has the permission of having the, now download this .scv file, very very important. Okay, now I will copy this. Now I will go over here and I will paste it over here. Now see, we will paste the username, we will paste the username. Okay, and we will be copying the password and done and sign in. Now this guy who is joining as a team lead, okay, he will be able to do anything. He will be able to do anything. I will give you an example. I have three groups now. Right now I have three groups. Okay. I can do any modification. I will click this. I will delete it. See, easily deleted. I can create anything. I can create a user also. I can create any kind of user also. From here, I will be able to, and I will give for Linux 4. From here, from the team lead group only, I will be able to do any modification, any changes, any approval I can do from here. So, do you understand now the approach or any doubt in the second use cases? See, this use case, this work normally, this work normally, a 2 to 3 year candidate, normally who is having 2 to 4 year, not 3 year also, 2 to 4 year, he or she will get the work. He or she will be able to get these kind of tasks. Are you getting my point? Now, we will move to the third use case. Third and last use case for IAM. Third and last use case for IAM. Okay. Use case 3. Use case 3. For again, that is also IAM. Okay, cool. Now, what is the use case 3 here? See here, little bit difficult task is there, so please be attentive. My client Khata book, my client Khata book need common file repository, common file repository where everyone can access that file, where everyone can access that file repository. Okay, but but no one, no one should delete that file, no one should delete that file repository. Even storage admin also. That is, I'm giving you a hint, S3 custom policy. Okay, now this is the requirement. I want everyone to go through the requirement once. Please read this requirement once. Please read this requirement once. Or I want someone should help me. Anyone who will be interested to just get involved in this situation. Mudassir, can you just say what are the things? Yeah.
I think we need to create a new group and customize the policy.
Sorry, I am not able to get you. Your voice is not that clear.
Can you hear me now?
No. Zahir, can you do?
Yes, sir. Am I
Yeah.
audible?
Yeah, you are clear.
Yes, sir. I think we will give them the read and write permissions, but not full access.
Mhm. See what here, what I want to convey that client, there is a client here, which name is Khata Book, who want a common file repository or something. Don't get, you will not understand what is file repository and all, maybe at this point, but slowly you will understand. Don't worry about that. But this file repository means, this file repository means nothing but it is like a some storage and all. Okay, it is like some storage activity and all. Okay, everyone can access the file repository. I will access the permission to access that file, but it is very important file. Okay, so I will not give the permission to delete that file. Are you getting my point? I will not give that permission to delete that file. Is it clear? So see, there are two types of policy right now. This policy, whatever we have, one is AWS managed. That means everything is created by the AWS people. Okay, everything is created by AWS people. But sometimes what you have to do, as per the client requirement, we have to set some policy, we have to create some policy, and that policy is called as custom policy. Policy that is created or is prepared for our own use, for our own use. Okay, that means some special thing is here. Like here, like here, I have a file, I have a file. I want to give a permission to upload, to see, to do modification, do some version change. Okay, but no permission to delete the same. Okay, so this is a special request. So but AWS is not providing this kind of thing. So for that we have to write our own policy. We have to write our own policy. Okay, now the means one of the important thing is that, one of the important thing is that the policy is created by this policy creation, this policy creation, this policy creation, how this policy is created, how this policy is created. Now the policy is created through JSON file. This policy is created through JSON file. Which file? JSON. JSON file. Don't worry, I will say you how to write the JSON file in upcoming classes. But as of now, we will go for some specific thing. Okay, dot JSON file. Okay, cool. Don't worry, you will understand everything. Now this is our second task. This is our second task. Now I want to do some modification. I want to do some modification. So I will go to the user. What we have defined, that in this team lead we have defined the full access. Yes or no? We have defined the full access. But now I want to do some modification. So what you can do, you can select this policy, okay, and you can remove this policy also. You can remove that policy from group. Now you will add the policy and add permission. Okay, now you can, what I have done little mistake. What? Now we have to add permission. Let's add permission. No, again it is going. Now see, I will click the user, I will click the team lead. Now I will go to the permission here. Right now administrator access is there, but I do not want this. I want to delete this. Okay, and I want to create some inline policy. That means some policy which is specific, some policy which is customized. Okay, so I want one S3 policy. I said you already, I have said you. Now I want all action. I can do all action, but I do not want that. In list, I can list policy, I can list bucket, I can list job. Okay, in read access, I can get object, I can get bucket policy, I can get bucket course, get access. In write, see here in write, delete option is coming, but I will give create bucket option. Okay, I will give create put object option. Okay, put means I can upload the things, replicate the object, but I will not give the permission to delete. I will not give the permission to delete. Okay, then permission management. No delete access. I will not give a delete access. I will not give a delete access. I will give pocket policy. I will put something, but I will not give some lambda permission. I will give, but I will not give the delete permission. Okay. Now we have to be specific. No, we will go for all. Okay, we will go for all. Now next. Now next. So we have created a inline policy. We have created a inline policy, and this policy you can give cloud, like I will give PKT CloudInfra policy. Okay, and create inline policy. And see now this PKT CloudInfra policy is there. Now policy, the user. Who is the user? PKT CloudInfra is the user, and where it is attached. I will add permission. I will add permission. Where I will give the permission, team lead permission I will give, and I will go next and I will add permission. Now user is added to the group. Now we will go to this account. Previously, I am able to create in this account. Okay. Let's see. Now I will be able to create some user or not. Let's see. We will be able to create some user or not. Like I will do now. For example, I will give. I'll give moon. Okay. I'll give moon. I want to create a user, and then I will go for next. Then I will attach to the Linux admin. Then I will go for next, and I will create a user. But what he is saying, this PKT Cloud Infra, who is the user, previously created Payal as a user, but now he is not able to create user because we have given certain specific policy to this guy. Okay, we have given some specific policy. Which policy? Now we have given the S3 policy. We have given the S3 policy. Now see, as of now, let me also go to the main account of S3 and create some bucket. Okay, don't worry these things. What is S3? See, right now I have 3 S3s. Okay, I have 3 buckets. Now whether I can see these 3 bucket or not, it is a challenge for me. Okay, let's see. Can we see the bucket or not? See, you do not have permission to list bucket. I have not given the permission to see those bucket. Okay. Even there is a policy. I will go there. Wait. docs.aws.amazon.com / Amazon S3 / latest / dev / example 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 hyphen policies 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 hyphen s3 dot html hashtag. Don't worry, I will provide you this link. policy policy example ex-0. So actually in this policy, in this na, all Amazon S3 policy related example is here. Okay. See now what he is in this, what he is there. Now here there is a JSON file. Here there is a JSON file. Like put object, he can list object, he can get object SCL. But here he has given delete object, but we will delete this one. Don't worry. Okay. So what I will do some modification. I have copied this. Okay. Now see what we are not able to see the list. Yes or no? Now let's go. Let's go to IAM. Let's go to the policy. And we have created some PKT policy. No? PKT hyphen cloud. Okay. PKT hyphen cloud infra. We have created na. Okay, let me see the group which policy I have given. PKT Cloud Infra policy. PKT Cloud Infra hyphen policy. Let's go to the policies. PKT Cloud Infra policy. Okay, I will create a policy. Now I will create a policy through JSON file. Okay, but right now what I will do, I have copy paste this one. Okay, this is the JSON file. In this file, I do not want to give the credential to delete those files. Okay, so I will go for next. Policy name I will give, my policy I will give like this, my policy, no delete policy is available. Okay, and create a policy. We have created a policy called as my policy. Okay, now what I will do, I will go to the user, I will go to this PKT user, I'll click this user and I will remove this policy. And I will even here you can generate policy. Okay, I will do add permission and I will go for the team lead. Next, add permission. Now in this group, in the team lead, I have to delete this PKT Cloud Infra. I have to go to the permission and I have to delete this PKT Cloud Infra policy which I have done previously. PKT Infra policy. I'm deleting this. Now I will add a permission. I will attach permission, which is my policy, which we have created our own. Okay. Now I will add it. Now policy is attached. Now let's go here. Let's do. And now I will try to refresh this. Previously we are not able to see the buckets. But now see the miracle what happened. We will be able to see the bucket. If we can go inside the bucket, see, we can go inside the bucket, but we cannot do the list of object what is present inside this. We cannot do that one, because in that specific policy, in this specific policy, what I have given, let me see the JSON file, what I have given. Now I have given the policy to list the policy bucket. Whatever the bucket is there, I can see that one, and whatever the bucket location is there, I can see. I can put object. Let me see. I have given a option called put object. So let's see. Let's try to do some put object. We can do some edit. We cannot do. Let's see. Can we create any bucket? Even I am failed to create the bucket because I do not have that option also. Okay. So what I will recommend you, please go through this policy once. Please. Sorry guys. Sorry. So what I will recommend, I am giving, I'm providing you the, I'm providing you here, where is chart option? Yes, chart option. Please keep this URL. Please keep this URL. It will be very beneficial for you for do some modification. Okay. Now the case 3 is also completed. We cannot change or we cannot delete the same thing and all. Okay. We can see the object and all. Suppose for example, see here, what I will do in this I will go to the S3. In this I will go to the S3. Okay. And I will put some object in the Sonu. I will put some object in Sonu. I will upload some objects. Okay. I will upload some objects. I will add some file. Like I have given this file. Now I will upload it. Okay. I have uploaded it, successfully uploaded. And again, what I will do, I will go to my policy, and my policy is my policy team. We have to make a refresh items. I'll go to the group. I'll go to the team lead. I'll go to
permissions.
Now I'll go to the my policy. Okay. Now I want to do modification in this JSON file. Like S3 bucket is also done. Na? Let's see some more thing here. If we can do in this policy. See, I have done one small mistake. I have not given the bucket which we want to do. Okay, that's why we are not able to do. Okay. See here we have given the bucket dot file only. But suppose here what I will do, I have this Sonu bucket now. Now I want to do all the list of these buckets. So what I will do, I will go to the policy, and in the doc I will attach. Okay, I will do a edit. In this bucket doc, instead of that I will give the Sonu bucket, and now I will give the Sonu bucket. Okay, I have specified which bucket name. Now next, save changes. Okay, policy is created. Cool. Now I will go here. I will go here. I will go to S3. Now see, I am able to see the Sonu bucket. Let me go inside the bucket. Previously, I am not able to see the object. Yes or no? Previously, I am not able to see the object. But when I have given Sonu object, I want to do all the activity. Even I have given the permission to do upload. Let's see. Can we do upload or not? See, we can upload. But I have given the condition, the restriction that I won't be able to delete. See, you do not have the permission to get the bucket versioning settings. That means you cannot delete this object. Is it clear now? Are you getting the point? Guys, I need a confirmation from everyone. If you understand these things, if you understand these things, now you are the master of AWS. Now you are the master of AWS. Nobody can, man, and you can do all sort of work. You can do all sort of work. Okay. Nobody can deny you that you do not know any concept or something like that. Now I am giving some homework. Okay. I'll give some homework. Can anyone say, just I want everyone answer, who is having administrator? Who is the administrator? What do you understand by power user? And what do you understand by user? We have to understand this. See, who is the administrator? Who is creating everything? The architect. Like the cloud engineer. Or you, when you will get placed, you are the architect or you are the administrator. Power user means they are the client. They are the client admin. They are the client admin. That means what? There is some specification. They can modify all changes, but they cannot delete anything. They cannot delete anything. Okay, and normal user is the one who is reading this. Okay, so the homework use case one I am giving you. Okay, my organization take over a new project. My organization take over a new project. So cloud engineer or cloud architect designing and access of having the privilege for client slash customer See guys, don't go with the spelling mistake and all. Uh, and AWS engineers. AWS engineers. Now make sure administrator administrator group administrator group should should have the full access, okay, of all services, of all AWS services, okay, okay, all AWS services. And then power user should should create and modify any resource, any resource modify any resource, but should not delete should not delete any resource, okay. Finally user group user group should have okay, should have read and limited limited right access on all AWS services, okay. And which are the services you need to see? Policies required for services. What are the services? Like IAM, comma, EC2, comma, S3, comma, VPC, comma, RDS, comma, Route 53, comma, CloudWatch, comma, CloudTrail, and Glacier. So you have to do all these things. Okay? Is it clear? And for power user, okay, should not modify or delete, should not modify or delete IAM users, okay. Then roles, policies, okay, like these things he cannot do. And the normal user can access EC2, RDS, S3, something like that, okay. This is the first one, first use case. And the second use case, see here, this is not related to IAM, but just you need to know these things. As we are going to provide some experience and all, we have to know this some basic concepts, okay. No need to provide, no need to sorry, we need to provide, no need to, we need to provide technical document. That means you need to provide me the technical documents, okay. Document for our client to change AWS account name, email ID, root user name and password, So prepare a document, prepare a document for modifying above account details. See, this is not related to IAM. This is a common work as a cloud engineer you can do. You have to modify the root username. Why? Can anyone say why there is a necessity of changing the root username? See, suppose now you okay. Suppose Ravi is in class. Guys, Ravi, are you there in class? Okay, I think he's not there. Uh, okay. Devasis is there in class. Devasis, are you there? Can you mute and say yes or no? Are you there? Okay. Pooja or Ayush, anyone? What? I can't listen you or what? Okay, leave it. So, guys, the thing is that you have to do this work. Okay. Okay, I think Devasis has texted. So I will say what is the necessity. See, for example, two people have started doing work. Okay, two people have started doing work. Now, because of certain reason, they are again getting separate. At that time, if they have created certain root policy with combination of two people name, and now one is separate and he wants to do the modification. So how he will do? See, these things is very easy. You will get all details from the internet. But why I am giving you this kind of work? Because it will make you a habit of learning the new concept from the internet. Please keep a ideology in that point of view that you should have you can do any kind of research on any topic, because in IT industry for the growth or something like that you have to do every sort of work. Are you getting my point? You have to do all sort of work. So I request you to be very specific and please try to do this task. Please try to do this task. Okay. So don't worry. I will send you this file now. I will send you as I'll give you this as homework one. Homework one. Okay. So I'll delete this. I think I have saved this as use case one also. So what I will do, okay, I will add some photos. Okay, now I will request my team to stop recording so that we can discuss the discuss the some